What's going on, guys? Another knife review here for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Emerson Journeyman. Um, Another offering from Emerson. Uh, I don't know how many different versions of this knife they have. They're all the same in terms of black G10, 154 cm, wave for the most part on most of their knives, titanium liner, non-ferrous stainless steel liner on the other side. Great parkerized. My favorite production style clip, on these Emerson clips. They're all the same, and I cannot get enough of them. I sold off a bunch of my Emersons, and I don't regret it. I kept my favorite ones like the 13, the 15. Now I have the Mini Roadhouse in my collection. I still have a Karambit and a 12 in my collection. This one was too good to pass up. I had to try it out because I heard a lot of good things about it. My good friend Trevor Gencrade from USN, and you guys know him on YouTube with some of the sweetest pimp jobs on Emerson knives. He had a picture on his Instagram of the Journeyman, and yeah, it kind of just sparked my interest again, and so I wanted to get one. And I actually haven't carried this one. I carried the Mini Roadhouse quite a bit. Haven't carried the Journeyman as much, and pretty much I think it's because it's pretty plain. I like it. It's fantastically ergonomic. Great wave, very smooth. But I think what it is that with Emerson's typically I like the different feel of Emerson's, the blades. How many folding knives do you have that are Bowie styled? How many do you have that are that have this aggressive recurve tanto blade with the wave pattern? How many have this straight edge tanto? I know some of you guys have these knives, but how many knives in your collection have the same blade as this? It's pretty much straight edged, and it's got this decent belly, and it's got a drop point blade. Obviously, again, the wave is pretty sweet, but it's again, it has a great handle, great feel. It's going to be a great cutter, slicer, utility, everyday carry type blade. But how many more blades do I have with the same shape? This one has the same shape, the ZT. This has a slight recurve, but for the most part has the same shape. The Sabenza has got the same blade style. This is a smaller blade, obviously, but this has the same blade shape. I'd argue even something like a Paramilitary 2. It's got a same sweeping, or this one has not as pronounced of a belly, but sweeping belly style blade. So it's not that special. It's a everyday Emerson style blade. If anything, it's actually not even like the CQC 8, because the 8 has this large sweeping tip. I don't want to say harpoon tip, but almost kind of like a harpoon tip, which made the CQC 8 and the Mini Horseman stand out. So this one, the Journeyman, I just felt like doesn't stand out quite as much as other Emersons do. Again, which is what I like. Especially about Emerson's. Everything about Emerson's in general is pretty plain. Same steel, same G10, same colors. You got a blacked out version, you got a satin version, stonewash version. Those things are all the same. It's really about the blade grinds and the different ergonomics that you get. I mean, you look at the curvature of this handle right here. It's pretty much the same curves that you see on the CQC 13, and the CQC 13 has this extra kind of back hilt, if you will, and it's got this awesome Bowie style blade. whereas this one just straight edge. It's got the nice swedge on the top right here, so it's still don't get me wrong, it's still a very handsome blade, but for Emerson, it's just a little bit more plain than I'd like. So if I'm gonna carry a blade with that same shape, I may as well just carry the Sbenza or my Untitled. I love this knife. This is one of my most carried knives, and I've got this blade stock right here, or this blade shape right here with a thicker blade stock. I got frame lock on here with a beautiful design with these milling patterns on here. So I mean, I think for me, I would much rather carry Untitled versus the Journeyman. So anyway, that aside, I don't think I really need to go through the measurements. Emerson's Emerson. I think it's a 3.9 inch blade or 3.8 inch blade. See how it compares to. Yeah, it pretty much measures up with the CQC 15 and 13 right there. So anyway, a really quick video, quick take of my thoughts on the Journeyman. It's a great knife. If you guys like the plain style blade on a really ergonomic handle, with grippy G10, then the Journeyman is definitely for you. For me, I like a knife like the Gypsy Jack. It's one that I miss a lot in my collection. If I get a chance to get another one at a good price, I would definitely pull for getting one of those. That's one of the knives that I definitely regret giving up, but at the same time I got a Kirby Lambert for it, so I'm not that sad. But anyway, that's the Emerson Journeyman. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm trying to keep these videos just a little bit shorter, so you can kind of get through them faster. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next vid. Bye.